Back right here at the Remo Star Stadium in Ikene. We've got one final game to come your way for match day 2, and it is the one you wouldn't want to miss for anything. We are a quarter past the hour of 8, and we've got Sporting Lagos up against Doma United to wrap things up for today. What a game we expect. Azu, your thoughts on this one, because this is the game.
This is actually the game, like you mentioned. Two winners coming up head-to-head. They already know the results between the first game for day 2. That encounter that saw what we just witnessed, 2-0 victory for Inter Lagos. And you know Sporting Lagos and Doma United will be putting in all the energy. I saw what Doma did in the first game, and I would not be surprised if they give Sporting Lagos a run for their money. And it's just going to be really interesting to see how it pans out. Two sides who have gotten the victory, but one will be coming in with all of the energy. Doma United.
Two sides unbeaten in the NNL playoffs so far, with Inter Lagos haven't done the job earlier in the day. This is the game that decides who blinks first. Doma United bring Northern Steel, and the defense, that's a brick wall. Sporting Lagos bring coastal swagger, an attack that loves to entertain. One wins, and they leapfrog everyone to lead the Super 4 outright. One loses, and suddenly Inter Lagos are calling the shots heading into the final match day. No room for pretty football today. This is about control points and sending a message on neutral ground. It is North versus South, steel versus style. The crown is closer for whoever holds their nerve for 90 minutes. This is a game you don't want to miss. Once again, to remind you, it's our live coverage of the NNL Super 4 on TX3 Sports, and we are bringing this to you from the Remo Star Stadium in Ikene. Sporting Lagos up against Doma United. Both teams beginning their Super 4 adventure with a 1-0 win respectively. Doma United 1-0 win against Inter Lagos. Sporting Lagos 1-0 win against Ranchers Bees. Both teams even on goals, even on points, with a chance for either side to go above the other in this very game.
When you talk about like for like, that's what you just mentioned. For Doma United, they're very structured. They've got that discipline, and they're very efficient. A side that knows how to manage games, absorb pressure, and also they strike when it matters most, just like they did the last time. For Sporting Lagos, the flair, movement, identity has really paid off for them. A team that wants the ball, they play with confidence, and that isn't, they aren't afraid of expressing themselves. The coach, Bote, will be looking to do so much to see that he continues where he left off in the first game. But I'm really sure it's going to be a tight one for him with what we've seen from Doma United in game 1.
Well, you talked about Jeffrey Bote. He's decided to stick to the same players who did the job in the opening fixture. No change in the lineup for Sporting Lagos. The cavalry is still very much on show here. Shane Wakanji, who had a brilliant game on the flanks, still very much hoping to weave his magic. That's the man of the moment, Jeffrey Bote. Seen this Sporting Lagos side back in the top flight, and today they have a chance to go top outrightly in the Super 4 standings. Now Najib Mabo on the opposite end, the head coach of Doma United, was pleased with his side's performance in the opening game against Inter Lagos, and clearly would want to see out this game against Sporting Lagos by picking another maximum point here today. Well, for Doma United, they've also decided to stick to most of the players who did the job. Just Kenneth Yakubu coming into the lineup for Doma United. Oche Emmanuel continues in goal, and the lines will be led by Fantami Yusuf, who's got the only goal in that opening game. There's Abubakar Abdullahi, Credita with the assist, and Gideon Chuku in that attack for Doma United. Man of the match against Inter Lagos for Doma United, Simbad Adams, still very much at the heart of the Savannah Tigers defense.
showing that spirit of a tiger. You look at the bench of some of these teams or these two sides. The first name that comes to mind is that man Ebenezer Hackett, the one who made the Super Eagles line up at some point in time. Still trying to break through and find his way to getting that man Clinton Lawani off the starting lineup.
Match 2 on the way here at the Remo Star Stadium. It is Sporting Lagos against Doma United. Sporting Lagos on their regular blue tops and black shorts, playing from right to left. Doma United on their second attire today. Yellow tops, black shorts. Attacking the goal to our right hand side. These two sides with a decent chance to go top outrightly in this Super 4 playoffs. Delicately poised.
Really delicately poised, I tell you, Manny. And you see the guys on the ball currently, the Doma United team, will really want to show that the color they are putting on is not just for show off. They really want to get the results. Hopefully they still have that same energy as they did in the first game, where they came all out.
Here's Shinwa Konji now for Sporting Lagos. Shinwa Konji starts straight to Oche Imano.
Great ball from that man. Made a great run right there. Victor Samuel was just going to locate his teammate. It did. Shinwa Konji, the man who was very instrumental in their win the last time out. But he couldn't take advantage of it. Moved it straight up to the goalkeeper. It was an easy catch for Oche Imano.
Sporting Lagos probing at the early stages of this game. They love to express themselves on the ball. They know how to move on that attack with so much precision and pace.
That's just one of their strengths. Their youthful side, they come in with all that mindset that we can get past you with our skillful play. And it's really paid off for them to you now. So they will understand that they have got that mind and they've got a team very much tough tackling. But that flair, that movement and that identity for Sporting Lagos is what they still bank on.
Our first corner of the game, and it's gone to the Tech boys. And Dona Jacob. Remember the name, one to keep an eye on. Also, Alex Neme. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Corner comes in. Glancing header.
The man who helped them against Australia United in that last away game and brought them to the NPFL. A guy who also helped them in their first victory against Ranchers Bees. Will be looking to make it through again.
A poor pass from Ayuade Sadiq. Doma United hoping to capitalize. Beautiful cross in the box, cleared by Uloko Suleiman. Here's Ali Baba for Sporting Lagos. Great hold up play from Ali. And Dona Jacob rubbed off the ball. Okay, coming forward now. Doma United clearly an attacking side. So we expect an entertaining football. Great hold up play there from Sporting Lagos captain Solomon.
Should do as much as you can not to make such mistakes. That was really, really dangerous. He would have paid for it.
Something about Solomon. Well, I was reading up before the Super 4. He spoke about how he goes to the Bible to motivate himself before every game for Sporting Lagos. Spoke about his Christian background.
That's a great one.
See footballers now, not just footballers, sport personnel, alluding to the fact that they want to show their religious side.
I was watching Dani Alves having a crusade at the Wanda Metropolitano, one of the stadiums. He scored his first goals in the La Liga while playing for Barcelona. And he said all that he achieved, lost everything. Then he found out that this was one thing that was missing all through his footballing career. That's God's side of him. So you see a lot of footballers having this, and you understand better when you hear from the past experiences of others.
Shalal Ladunjoy hoping for the free kick. Player says the referee. Well, this fixture was a top flight fixture 2 seasons ago. In the 2023-2024 MPFL season, both teams met twice, and both fixtures ended in a 0-0 scoreline. Sporting Lagos failing to get the better of Doma United in Lagos, and at the Pantami Stadium in Gombe, same 0-0 scoreline. Both teams got relegated that same season, and both teams are back in the top flight at the same season.
Both of them actually had some good starts, especially Doma United. At some point in time, looked like they were going to be contending for the title, but unfortunately, they went down. But good to have them back again.
Again, Matthew to take this corner. 5 minutes on the clock. Lawani Clinton with a strong right hand. Still Doma United. The strike comes in once again. A full stretch Clinton Lawani, but pretty much had that one covered. Oh, Doma United knocking on the door. Boubacar this time with that strike.
Not the best of hits from the captain, but the man for Doma United, who was the creator of the last goal they had, the first goal they had in this event. Hit this one really hard, but not directly at goal. And the man who won the player of the season for Sporting Lagos, Clinton Lawani, was just waiting to bounce on it if it was going to come on target. Always present, always delivering. Now it's just easy for you to answer the question why Ebenezer Hackett is on the bench.
Hillary to Ondona. Hillary, a centre back, but for large parts in games you see him at that right hand side of the defence with the regular right back Solomon inverting into that midfield position. The tactical nose from Jeffrey Potter clearly visible in this Sporting Lagos side.
You talk about the midfield of Sporting Lagos. They've got it almost all covered. Jacob Aldana, wonderful player. You also have that man, Victor, doing greatly well, that number 10 jersey.
That's Gideon Chukwu for Doma United. This is a chance now to strike. The first real chance for the Savannah Tigers. Fantami Yusuf couldn't bring that one down. Beautiful walk from Gideon Chukwu. Fantami Yusuf hit that one over the goal. No worries for Lawani Clinton.
A great move from that left-hand side. The man who would have been favoured with that ball was the man who slid and fell. Fantami Yusuf trying as much as he could to hit that one, but not so.
Doma United getting their groove in this game now. Some poor play there by Gideon Chukwu. Decided to go all alone. Fantami Yusuf was screaming for attention. Anyway, will do Lawani Clinton close down, but was able to pull away the clearance. Victor Samuel has given it away. Doma United now gradually in the game now. The fans loving every bit of it now. There's Ogay Matthew. Eight minutes on the clock. Doma United hoping to break the deadlock. Well, some collision there, but the referee gesticulated that clearly there was contact with the ball. Here's Shinwa Akanji. He's done well to find Ali Babadi, centre forward. Now he's gone past this marker easily. Ali walks the angle for the strike. It was blocked. Doma United now will come forward.
I thought he was going to do a give and go earlier. Ali Baba, he chose to hit that one, and it's almost always happening in these games. Maybe we'll do better next time, or just has to understand the instinctive moves he should make when he gets to that situation close to the final third. Ali Baba wanting to hit that one hard and just into the back of the net. But you know, defenders will always understand that that's what you want to do. They stand in front of you. When you do a give and go in such situations, you receive it from a clearer position to get the back of the net. We saw that tackle earlier that brought Aldana Jacob down. It was a clear foul on him, but good to see him back on his feet. Was quicker on that ball, made the pass. He's getting some light treatment. So you expect to see him back on his feet immediately.
Ten minutes on the clock. Sporting Lagos nil, Doma United nil. Sporting Lagos and Doma United still playing out a nil-nil score here. A throw-in for Sporting Lagos to be taken by Dango Abraham. Dango to Ayuadi. Sadiq. Here's Hilary Zion for Sporting Lagos. Some bit of a harsh tackle there on Shola Oladunjoye. And the referee will be given a final instructions there. The challenge is coming in. Doma United, clearly a physical side.
They don't hide that part of them. Show it. They come all out for you. They know they need to get the results, and they do all they can to work it out.
11 minutes on the clock now. Sporting Lagos and Doma United still playing out a nil-nil score. No nonsense clearance there.
Don't come close to me.
That's more like it. Sporting Lagos finishing 17th. The last time they were in the top flight. 46 points. Doma United not too far away on 18th. That was the 2023-2024 season. Sporting Lagos finishing 17th with 46 points. Doma United finishing 18th with 44 points. Both teams relegated on the final day of the 2023-2024 MPFL season. So that means we'll pretty much see this fixture again.
And hopefully we'll not see another new draw. Let's even start with this. To be sure we're going to get the first goal. See who's going to draw the first blood after 2 years of them playing.
Here's Alex Neme for Sporting Lagos. Found Victor Samuel. Alex Neme will strike his team. Poor strike from Alex Neme. Clearly a man in form. 3 goals in his last 3 games, Alex Neme. Ebenezer Harcourt watches on from the bench as Clinton Lawani continues to hold the fourth in that Sporting Lagos goalkeeping position.
It's not been the best of starts for both sides. They really want to show their intent. They want to be really attacking and create those chances. But we've not seen anyone be very intentional and precise.
There's Andona Jacob looking for Victor Samuel. Doma United have recovered brilliantly. Beautiful ball from Ogenyi Matthew. Here's a Doma United now. Beautiful skill and a strike from distance. Oh, we've seen poor long-range efforts today. Fantami Yusuf clearly not too happy with how he's hit that one. Got the only goal for Doma United in the opening game. Beautiful skill. That dummy there to go past Hilary Zion.
Dangerous caught it was. He would have fallen to an injury. He'll be happy to find himself back on his feet. But how was that so wayward? Fantami Yusuf, a brilliant player on the ball. Second time he's trying to hit the ball and not getting it as he would have wanted. Maybe he should have had a bit of a McCullough, playing that with the inside of his boots. Try to just hit it whichever way it goes. He's hoping that it's going to get into the back of the net. But a beautiful bit of skill right there. I love the feinting that got him past the defender.
Quarter of an hour of football here. Here's Aliyu. Aliyu waiting for the return. Couldn't combine perfectly there with Shola Oladunjoye. Here's Solomon. Solomon to Dona. Dona's diagonal, looking for Shewa Akonji. Beautiful takedown and a strike from Shewa. Awesome rush of adrenaline there from the winger. Oh, he had the time to take an extra touch. He decided to hit it one time.
All smiles in that situation. Shewa Akonji, the player of the match in the last game, should be doing better in this. You had the whole time in the world. Move further and hit that ball when you're closer to the goalkeeper, O.J. Mano. But he decided to go from that distance. That decision really let him down. I understand in situations like these, big games, you might just be tempted to take some rush decisions. But again, you have to give it a second thought.
It's Fantami Yusuf, 1v1 against Danko Abraham, the centre-back. It's gotten better of the Doma United attacker in that instance.
As always, he shows his brilliance, Danko, using the advantage with his size and doing so well with what he's just done. Wonderful play again.
Well, Najib Mabo, the head coach of Doma United, has admitted that his players will have to work hard to defeat Jeffrey Botey's Sporting Lagos. Both came into this fixture on level ground, having won their opening fixture by same scoreline. Both teams hoping that they won't be in the NPFL next season to complete the numbers. Hoping they'll be there to compete. A beautiful walk down that right-hand side by Doma United. Now they've played some beautiful football. Benedict showing great determination coming from that right. Aduku Benedict finding Abdullah with that pass. And Abdullah has won the free kick for Doma United. Challenged by Shewa Akonji.
The captain will always do a great job. Shields his ball so well. Abubakar Abdullahi. And Shewa Akonji was just that man who was right there, not attacking but defending this time. Taking that one for the team.
Ball free kick. Chest down by Andona. There's Victor Samuel for Sporting Lagos. Shewa Akonji. Some shimmy there, but ball won cleanly by Benedict Aduku. Here comes the battle for pace, and Gideon Chukwu couldn't get the better of Danko Abraham for the second time.
He wasn't buying into that decision from the assistant referee that it was a free kick. Felt he won that one clearly. He was suggesting to the assistant referee that it was his feet that got stuck to the other, Abraham. But the assistant referee has taken his decision. He worked out perfectly for the Sporting Lagos side. I think the Tech boys have not shown what they are known for. Both of them surely have been careful. For Doma United, they've also not come out too physically.
Yes, Shola Olatunjoye. From the left flank, from the right flank, they've got pacey and 3-3 wingers, Sporting Lagos. Shola on the right, Shinwo on the left, Aliyu and Alex Neme down the middle.
Jacob Aldona, one of their very enterprising and mesmerizing players, does so well in that defensive midfield into the central midfield role.
Audacious attempt from way out. Nowhere near the target. 20 minutes of action. Still awaiting our very first goal. Sporting Lagos 0, Doma United 0. On paper, this was the game you felt who produced the goals, but we've still got about 70 more minutes of normal time to play.
Very possible to get the goals, but doesn't look like what we should be expecting. That precision has not shown so far in this game. Both teams still trying to find a way through. They have been caught in their attempts to make it happen. So if it ends like this, you now know that both of them are on 4 points, and to be all to play for on the final day for 3 sides aside Ranchers Bees.
Well, Victor Samuel has gone past his marker. Well-timed challenge, perfectly timed, beautifully weighted from Kenneth Yakubu.
That was some beautiful sliding tackle from that man, Kenneth Yakubu. If he didn't do that, we would have been talking about Victor getting straight up into the box, and he can be very dangerous. One of the finest midfielders in the NNL all season. He's shown that also in the Super 4.
Corner taking shots. Great show of strength by Shinwo Akonji. Well, needed some help there. Jimo, helped by Benedict. Goal kick, Doma United.
Still really nothing to show from both sides, but just as I mentioned earlier, it's going to be hard to say this is the team to get the first goal. It looks like Sporting Lagos have matched Doma United size for size and strength for strength. Unlike what we saw against Inter Lagos. Inter Lagos struggled against this side. I was just thinking Doma United will most likely carry the day with that kind of performance they gave in that opening game. We're not seeing the same thing from them here, even though they've continually closed down as quickly as possible.
Oh, tidy footwork there from Ayade. Just doing some brilliant job at the heart of the defense. Free kick for Sporting Lagos. Simbad Adams has fouled Shola Olatunjoye. Abubakar, the captain, just receiving words from the centre referee as we take a look at that challenge once again. It was actually Abubakar who fouled Olatunjoye.
He was lucky not to get a yellow card for that. That was a clear, intentional and dangerous tackle at that.
Oh, a clearance blocked. Alex Neme to strike. Oh, almost falling kindly there for Alex Neme, but there was a sound of the referee's whistle. Seems like the clearance came off the hand of a Sporting Lagos player.
He actually did. The referee had blown that earlier. What a chance it would have been. for Sporting Lagos.
Doma United with Gideon Chukwu in possession. To the right for Kenny Matthew. Blind waiting for the ball, gets it. A collision there, and both players have stayed down. Shehu Akanji for Sporting Lagos.
Surprised to see him almost picking himself back up. Two of the best players on the pitch. The one who scored the goal and the one who made the assist for his team. Two of them colliding in that situation. I thought Shehu was going to come out worse. Went up over Fantami and landed with his hands. Thankfully, he put his hands to the ground to help him land properly. Both of them are back on their feet, Arjun.
Good to see both players up and okay to carry on. Not been anything clear cuts in this game. Victor Samuel with some beautiful skill there, looking for Alex Nene with the through pass. Ball intercepted by Kenneth Yakubu. Here's Simbad Adams. A beautiful name, Simbad Adams. Man of the match in that opening game against Inter Lagos.
A no-nonsense defender. Clinical right there. Pushes forward to support the attack. But make sure that no matter how many times he goes forward, he's not caught napping or his position is not left open for the attacker to take over. That means Ali Waba has a lot to do to break through the Simbad Adams in that defense.
Sporting Lagos with more like a new generation of players since that maiden promotion to the NPFL. Here's Shehu Akanji trying to recreate that beautiful cross. Great up back and Shehu scores! Permit me to say this is the goal of the Super 4 playoffs.
You're permitted, man. You're permitted.
Shehu Akanji with a goal you will watch for ages. Trickery, skill, precision, all in one. He owns that left flank. What a goal. Look at that. Beats his man. Held on to the ball just when you thought he could recreate that cross from the opener. The shimmy to his favorite right. And the strike. No chance for Oche Imano.
What a cutback that was from that man. He beats him. He's marker like no one existed in that situation. Bitrus Fillman didn't see that coming, and I'm sure the coach Buffet rather will be so happy to see that this has been served like a buffet. Beautiful finish right there from him. Shehu Akanji, the man of the match, looking to do it again.
Well, I can watch that goal over and over again.
Manny, can we put it on repeat?
What a way to open the scoring. And here he comes again with pace, this time closed down by Kenneth. Sporting Lagos 1, Doma United 0, 28 minutes on the clock. And if it stays this way, this will set us up to an interesting final match day. The Lagos Derby. Taste of what to come in the NPFL next season, but I wouldn't want to jump the gun.
We don't have to rush.
Earlier on. He stayed down, Shehu Akanji. We hope he would be able to continue. Delightful to watch.
Any day, any time, this man is a brilliant player. And like you were just talking about the new generation of players, he's one of them. And look at what he has brought to the team. Brilliance, individual intelligence, team play. Good crosses. Was the one who made the assist the last time for Alex Lemon. This time around has been the scorer of the goal. Individual brilliance. I didn't believe he was going to do it from that angle. It was a tight angle after the cutback, but he was able to slot it past the goalkeeper after beating Bitrus in that situation. Lovely goal. The best one for the tournament so far.
Well, in the maiden NPFL promotion, Sporting Lagos, they've got decent spine. Christian Walker in goal. They've got defenders like Pascal Egionu and you know, a host of other players. They've got the Bobby Boy leading the attack in Jonathan Aluku. They've all gone into pastures new as they continue to move further in their respective football careers. But now we've got a whole new set of players, really young and vibrant.
You mentioned Jonathan Aluku. I just remember that game against Eimba at the Mobalaji Johnson Arena. It was a brilliant finish. It was some commentary when you went to actually see off from some conversations.
One of a crucial member of that Sporting Lagos squad, now applying his trade at Eimba, you mentioned, Chinedu Ferre.
Wonderful set of employers. It was also another defender who's currently in Europe. He was a partner in that defense. I think he was in the Super Eagles the last time, the former Yimba man. I'm struggling to remember his name right now. Since Salzburg, where does he play for? Gets him in a beat. Was in that last friendly game the Super Eagles had.
Beautiful skill once again. Sporting Lagos having fun here. We've seen half an hour of football as they search for a second. Well, Najib Mabo, the head coach of Doma United, spoke highly of the Sporting Lagos side in the build-up to this game, and clearly he's been proven right.
He said we're going to go back to see what they've done. We know how dangerous they are. We've seen them and we'll give them their respect, but we're not going to allow that show up on the football pitch. We saw that beautiful footwork again from Shola Olatunji, and like you mentioned, both flanks well equipped. Jeffrey Bate has done a great job for his side, and like I mentioned earlier, he deserves that buffet from his man Shola, or rather Shioma Konji. That goal that came in, both of them are schemers. Beautiful footwork they've got, Akonji and Olatunji. So anybody who's on that left or right fullback position knows he has got a lot of work to do.
Shioma Akonji will get further treatments on the sidelines. Doma United still very much in this game. July's attempt to cross was blocked. Over the top, Aliyu to chase. Heavy first touch from Aliyu. Oh, he showed great determination. Aliyu almost making it two for Sporting Lagos. Oh, his tenacity almost paid off there. The touch was heavy, the first touch, but he kept on going and almost reaping the rewards there. Denied by the frame of the goal. Almost two for Sporting Lagos, Aliyu Baba.
He never gives up, Aliyu Baba. And that man who was beaten just recently, Bitrus, was almost putting his team in another trouble. He wins the ball back, chips it over the goalkeeper in that very tight situation. Look at him getting the ball back from Bitrus. Chips it over the goalkeeper, but was denied by the goalpost. What a pain it would be for him hitting outside the post, where would have just made it 2-0. Good work, good footwork, good strength. And lovely energy from that man again, Aliyu Baba.
11 goal contributions in the regular season for Aliyu Baba. 7 goals and 4 assists. Yet to get off the mark in this Super 4 playoffs. That was the closest he has gotten in this game. Game Mati to take this corner for Doma United.
Looked like a poor one, but I think it was intentional in the end. Just one more touch, they would have been talking about that one.
Doma United have got the ball in the box. The strike was blocked. Half chance, you want to call this one for the Savannah Tigers?
Clearly half chance. They almost made something out of it. A cross again from that man, deflected to the part of the captain Abdullahi, and he will always create chances for his teammate. Dropped that one so well. Just a good touch. We would have been talking about the equalizer in that situation coming from that man Simbad Adams.
Zimo Ahmed with that scoffed attempt at goal for Doma United. Just couldn't hit it on targets. Spotting the number 37 jersey. He's got top flight experience. Jim Ahmed. He's played for Niger Tornadoes. Now we'll be playing top flight football next season with Doma United. There he is, hoping to win the corner. And it's 1-8 for Doma United. It's a corner for the Savannah Tigers.
The referee took his time in that situation, wanted to be very sure, waiting for his assistant referee. Once he got that confirmation, he called it back. A great advantage for Doma United now to see if they can get an equalizer from this.
They've got options in the box. Philemon has made his way into the danger area, the centre back. As Aluku Benedict sends this corner. Lawani Clinton gets a punch, clattered into the Doma United player, and players are down now. 10 minutes left to play in this first half. Lawani Clinton yet to be reached in this Super 4 playoffs.
One man that Jeffrey Butte will be praying to have back on his feet. He is touching somewhere around his chest area. Good to see him back and to continue the game, even though he's got a good cover as far as goalkeepers are concerned.
Oh, neatly done by Kuloko Solomon. We've seen some various highlight reels in this game. Beautiful touch, sneaks, freaky wing play. Fantami Yusuf, nicely done to Gideon Chukwu. Gideon Chukwu with the diagonal and on the volley. Could have been a spectacular hit had it gone in. Fantami Yusuf.
The level of distribution is top class. Doma United, how he finds his player and he returns it back to him almost immediately. Abdullahi very much right there to give it back. Or was it Matthew to give it back to Fantami Yusuf, who misses out or miscues that final strike? Will not be able to forgive himself for that. Second time is happening.
Sporting Lagos looking for the second. Clearance from Philemon. Still Sporting Lagos trying to come forward now. Uloko has fouled his marker. Clearpool. Free kick for Doma United.
I think he brought that back for a free kick. Top tackle by the right back, the captain of the side. Always present, Solomon Oloka. Jimo wouldn't give up. Won the ball back also, but the referee had given the free kick. Favor of Doma United, who will still have an opportunity to fight back.
They're given away easily by Doma United. Sporting Lagos now trying to capitalize. Alex Neme to Shenwa Akonji. He's got Victor Samuel for support. Shenwa Akonji trying to walk it to his favorite right. Beautiful left for the strike. Oh, Alex Neme disappointed with his attempt there. Both players looking to combine once again like they did in the opener. Alex couldn't apply the finish.
Don't know if he was trying to chip that one over the goalkeeper, Oche. But also a good move from Shenwa again. Lovely pass. It looks like he was going to just twist his feet to get that one. You can see how crazy the goalkeeper has gone against his players. Oche Mano, not happy with the way they've been defending. They've got a great defense with Simbad and Philemon, but I think they are struggling to balance things in the last couple of minutes. It looks like Sporting Lagos have got their number.
Doma United still in the game. Long ball into the box. The header from Fantami Yusuf. Easy for Lawani Clinton. Jeffrey Butte screaming at his technical area. Could hear him calling Victor. Duku Benedict has won the free kick for Doma United.
It's already looking like a battle that might go to the final day as an all Lagos affair. if the result ends this way. Even though we know Doma United are still in that race.
A strong tackle of Shewa Akonji. Kenneth Yakubu not too pleased with that call.
That was a very, very strong one. Shewa Akonji, the key man who always faced challenges like this. He ran into him, almost winning the ball, but also added some support from his elbow. He got the ball, but his hands, his elbow actually going to the chest was a clear offense. He has got to be careful.
Sporting Lagos still lead courtesy of that beautiful solo effort from Shewa Akonji. So we head into the final 5 minutes of normal time. Sporting Lagos hoping to make it 2 from 2 ahead of the final match day. The lead against Doma United. A taste of what to come next season, because this fixture, like I said earlier, is going to be a top flight fixture next season in the NPFL. Both teams clearly familiar with each other. Relegated same season, and back in the top flight same season.
Some lines right there. Had draws in both games same season, but it doesn't look like Sporting Lagos is having any of that. They look like they are the resurgent ones. They want to top the table, they want to win the Super 4. They want to separate themselves from Doma United. They feel that this relationship is not headed nowhere. They have to do things right and get the result. And what a result it will be for them. But you cannot rule Doma United out. They're a team that can always get back when they need to.
Lawani Clinton just trying to put his wall together. Just before this free kick will be taken. Decided to go for glory from over 24 yards.
Look at the distance that free kick covered. You want to give him some kudos. Hit that one really well. Just a bit higher than expected. Yakubu. Rather Benedict.
Cross into the box. Ali connected with the header. Couldn't generate the much needed power.
That's some good lift right there from Ali. A man who knows how to trouble the defenders, show his presence and make it known every other time. Great jump, but not so much force to that header to get into the back of the net.
And Danko Abraham pleading his innocence to the center referee, but he gets his final warning. Needs to be careful. Doma United hoping to end this half on a high by pulling away an equalizer. A minute and a half of normal time left to play. A bit of disagreements on the technical area. Clearly the Doma United bench are not happy with some calls that have gone against their favor. Wait for confirmation of added time. So we hit the 45th minute mark. Shogun Oyade to Andona. Andona's through ball has found Sheun Akanji. Once again, 1v1 with his marker. He's found Victor Samuel. Victor Samuel's hard and low strike. And it's gone wide. It's a goal kick. Trying to go for goal, Victor Samuel.
You can easily say he deserves one. It's really been instrumental in both games. So far in this one of the finest players. 2 minutes. Surely we're looking at it being added, but a great strike again from that man, Victor. So unfortunately, hit him to the wrong direction.
2 minutes of added time in this first 45. Sporting Lagos hoping to take their lead into the break. Aliyu's through ball to Akonji. Akonji's ball in the box to high for Alex Neme, but he'll send the cross in over the heads of heavy blue shirts waiting in the box. Akonji did everything right. Heavy touch on Fantami Yusuf. Just clattering into Idanko Abraham, and Sporting Lagos will calmly regain possession as we head into the final 30 seconds of the 2 at a time. Jeffrey Boutte applauding this move from Sporting Lagos. They've played out from the back safely. The through ball from Victor Samuel, too heavy for Ali Baba. It's gone straight to Oche Imano.
That's how to play football. That's what Sporting Lagos have done. Not hitting the balls really hard. Just exactly what Jeffrey Boutte wants to see is what he's getting from his players. Even though they've not scored more than one, which he expects them to do. They know they are playing against the top Doma United side. And that move from Akonji once again was brilliant. One touch finds Lemon in that box. Who should have hit that ball? Whichever way he found it, was trying to just cut back. The cross made it become nothing from getting a chance really close to putting the ball in the back of the net. I must say, they've had a very interesting and a lovely performance, Sporting Lagos.
It's half time. The Tech Boys clearly in front, clearly with the upper hand. Doma United have done their bits, but so far their bits have not been enough to topple this Sporting Lagos side. It is the noisy Lagosians and the Tech Boys who head into the break with all of the advantage against Doma United. Oh, the tie is still very much open for the Savannah Tigers, but it is Sporting Lagos who have gotten the better of the opposition. A beautiful goal, solo efforts, individual brilliance from Sheun Akonji to give the Tech Boys the lead heading into the break. They've had decent chances to double their lead in this game. Alex Neme failed to apply a brilliant finish. Aliyu Baba denied by the frame of the goal. But clearly they would be happy with what they've dished out after 45 minutes of action. Jeffrey Boutte clearly the happiest of the two managers heading into the break. Once again, Sheun Akonji's goal, the difference, as both teams will hope to regroup and come out for the second 45. It is still the NNL Super 4 playoffs right from the realm of Star Stadium. Halftime score, Sporting Lagos 1, Doma United 0. Well, after beginning the opening campaign in the NNL Super 4 with respective 1-0 wins, Sporting Lagos and Doma United to go head-to-head in match day 2 here under the floodlights at the Remo Star Stadium. Both teams coming out of the tunnel hoping to cancel out each other and hoping to have the advantage heading into the final match day in this Super 4 playoffs. Interlagos has done the job earlier in the day and left for these two teams to respond. Sporting Lagos, the Tech Boys against the Savannah Tigers of Doma United. Both teams started really bright, but it was Sporting Lagos who had the upper hand heading into the halftime break. But after 5 minutes, Doma United had this opportunity. Strike from distance from the captain, Abdullahi. Hard and low, pretty much covered by Lawani Clinton, the man in goal for Sporting Lagos. Once again, earning the trust of Jeffrey Bute, the head coach. Doma United kept on probing in the quarter-hour mark. A beautiful skill from Fantami Yusuf, who scored his first Doma United goal in the opener, and the opening fixture rather, against Interlagos. Dedicated the goal to his mom, hoping to get his second here today. His strike this time was well wide of the target. Came at the 15th minute mark. Fantami Yusuf, clearly a player hoping to do the job. But in the 27th minute, here comes the moment of magic from Sheun Akonji. Brilliant solo effort. Showed great trickery and skill on that left flank. Got the assist in Sporting Lagos 1-0 win in the opening fixture. And now he has gotten his name on the score sheet. Look at that for a cutback. The strike was hard and low underneath the arm of Oche Emmanuel in goal for Doma United. And Sporting Lagos with a beautiful goal. What a way to open the scoring, courtesy of this man, Sheun Akonji. It is an assist and a goal for the Sporting Lagos number 31. Aliyu Baba almost made it to, showed great determination to get to the end of his heavy first touch and denied by the frame of the goal. Just so close to getting off the mark in this Super 4 playoffs. 11 goals contribution for Sporting Lagos in the regular season. 7 goals and 4 assists for Aliyu Baba, but this time just couldn't apply the finish. And after 2 minutes of added time, the scoreline stayed same way in the first half. Sporting Lagos clearly the better sides in the overall balance of play in the first half, and they would head into the break with all the advantage against Doma United. With all to play for. Doma United still very much in the game. You can go either side in the second 45. We've got the second half to come. Brilliant game of football as we await the second half. But meanwhile, in case you missed it in the start of this game, here was the team sheet of Sporting Lagos. Same 11 who did the job in the opening fixture against Ranchers Bees. Trusted by Jeffrey Bute in this same fixture. And it is Sheun Akonji who is given the Noisy Negotiations the lead heading into the halftime break for Doma United. Well, coach Najib Mabo made some couple of changes from the team that got the victory against Interlagos in the opener. Kenneth Yakubu came into the lineup. Simbad Adams, fresh from his man of the match performance, still in the lineup. Fantami Yusuf, the only goal scorer, also in the lineup for Doma United. So both managers clearly giving this one a real goal as they know what is at stake heading into the final match day. It's pretty much stacked with options on the bench, both sides, Sporting Lagos and Doma United. Both set of players will be hoping to get a taste of the action come the end of this fixture. What a game it's been, what a first 45 it's been, and Sporting Lagos and Doma United still slogging it out here at the Remo Star Stadium in Ikenne, and it's been a beautiful game here. We have the second 45 to come. Sit back, relax and enjoy interesting football here from the Remo Star Stadium.
What we do at Team 33, it's not just a business. There's power in being able to capture stories and being on a journey. Paying attention to the details. Really caring about the customer feedback.
On 5. Go shot.
Team 33 is a outside broadcast company
Nigerian veteran actor.
We specialize in delivering top-notch multi-camera event coverage and live streaming services.
For us, we needed just the 1 or 2 results.
At Team 33, at the core, we're driven by passion.
What do you think? This? Good choice.
Good, thank you.
Super. I think we have a future in TV.
You work in live production, you'll know that there's nothing glamorous about what we do. The hours are long. We are there before anyone shows up and after everyone is gone.
We are always busy. We are always on one production or the other, or even simultaneously on different productions. And I think that speaks to the kind of capacity that we have at Team 33 Productions.
If they double up and it go
Team 33 Production has the best minds you can find in West Africa.
Committed crew member who makes all this possible, from the engineering to the technical personnel.
We strive for 100%, no matter what the challenges are.
Excellent teamwork, from the crew member as well.
Every team member, from the CEO down to the production guys, we are all driven by passion, and we are all driven by the fact that we are looking forward to ensuring that every production is at its best.
At least one.
Yes, I'm going to say one.
Okay, and we're putting it all inside the VIP.
Should we put it inside the VIP? Sorry.
Yeah.
We have 2 outside broadcast vans that allow us to essentially make any location a live studio.
Is there any possibility of setting a course record this year? Let's see.
We have 2 OB vans. One of them is the Eagle. The other one is the Thunderbird.
The Eagle has the ability to handle massive production. It's a very big van. And then the Thunderbird also has the ability to handle massive production. We have a van that can take in as much as 60 cameras. But if that's needed.
And mix to 5. Ready, 6, go 6 now.
Graphics systems, different audio systems, and these are connections in a 3G SDI protocol. And you have a 64-channel audio Calec Omega audio system. Best system when it comes to sports. When you hear that football sound,
here comes the corner kick, it's left footed in.
It comes from different mic positions at different corners. These are the kind of facilities you find in our van.
All this stuff in drone.
You have triax cameras that can go as far as 300 meters to any point we decide to place our cameras in a stadium. So, which means that once the van is parked at any point in the stadium, you have a camera that can reach any point in that stadium. Each camera has the CCU, color correction, exposure, gain. You have that full control on the camera in the van. And also you have a recorder, Sony recorder that records an industry standard of MXF video format, which is one of the best standard you can have. And that has the ability to record at 100 bit rate, which means you have a color ratio of 4:2:2. For those that are in the industry will understand that that's also a very good color profile. And then you still have 4:4:4 color profile. So we have the ability to give a very good picture coming out from the recording system in the van.
See very much right here at the Remo Star Stadium, match day 2 of the NNL Super 4. A game where you see Sporting Lagos take the lead through a moment of attacking brilliance, showing Doma United how good they are through that man, Seun Akanji. Doma United have shown enough threat to keep this game very much alive, and that's what they'll be looking to do in the second half. Before we get on that way, they have shown that sign of looking sharper in their first game. They've shown that sign of also being aggressive, but they've been far from that in this game, and that's what they want to do. For Sporting Lagos, that side has shown pure quality, vision, technique, and calmness even under pressure. Players like Victor, players like Uloko, that man Aldana Jacob, and even the goal scorer, Seun Akanji, have been the instrumental performers in this game. You see the players walking out, the captain, Solomon Uloko, always praying before the game kickstarts. We're looking to continue that ritual as they get into the football pitch for the second half. In case you missed out, this is the 2025-2026 Nigerian National League Super 4, an event that has 4 teams currently playing against each other. Earlier we saw victory for Inter Lagos, having their first win over Ranchers Bees by 2-0. Ranchers Bees are now out of competition for the title, having lost their first and second games. It's all to play for on Friday with what we've seen so far. For Inter Lagos, they want to keep that momentum high, continuing that composure, and do as much as they can to keep this result so they can stay up till the final day of the tournament. But it's going to be an interesting one for the next 45 minutes that we have on the clocks. Match day 2, game 2, altogether game 4, right here at the Remo Stars Stadium. The voice of Azubike Onitsha, and I've got my man Emmanuel Sebastian taking over for the rest of 45 minutes.
Doma United clearly would hope that they can get themselves back in this game. Sporting Lagos clearly in a healthy position. 1 foot into making it 2 wins from 2, ahead of an enticing clash against Inter Lagos on the final match day. Doma United getting ready to make a substitution.
That man will have a lot of roles to play in this one. Oche, great goalkeeper, was instrumental in the first game when they got their victory over Inter Lagos. Has also shown some signs and some flashes in this game. Almost had nothing to do with that goal that was scored by Seun Akanji. But we'll be looking to be continually brilliant and clinical in that goal post, making sure that nothing goes past him. But there's a level to what he can actually do, the goalkeeper. There are balls you cannot save, and there are jobs that should be done by the defenders. Hoping for the best, Oche Emmanuel.
Ranchers V is getting ready to get us on the way. I beg your pardon, just taking you back to that first game. Doma United, now Ranchers Bees.
They've actually stunk. Losing by 2-0, the team from Kaduna. Not the best of news for them, but at least they're in the NPFL.
Indeed. The Savannah Tigers trail by 1-0. And they now attack the goal to our left. Sporting Lagos looking for what will be a second. Here's Victor Samuel. Victor Samuel's beautiful cross, trying to return the favor to Aliu. Almost a fast start for Sporting Lagos.
Must have been upon by that man Jeffrey Boutte, doing all they can to just unsettle the Savannah Tigers. They moved quickly to that one, and you know Victor will almost be at every attack from Sporting Lagos. Not well taken, but lovely move through the flanks again, even though they end in the back of the net. A sign for what is to come in the second half from Sporting Lagos against Doma United.
Shagun Ayuade, Hilary Zion, Sadiq Ayuade, just mixing things up. Sporting Lagos coming forward now. Shola Oladunjoye twisting and turning. Is able to pull this cross away. Now it was blocked out for a corner. First corner of the second 45. And it has gone to Sporting Lagos.
That's a great move right there from Shola. He knows how to make those turns. But there was a limit to what he could do. The defenders were very much at alert. They don't want to concede the second goal. But at least he's won a corner. And this man is very good at delivering now, Donna Jacob.
First corner for Sporting Lagos is done well to Tia. Victor Sama, Victor strike. Oche has fumbled it. And Sporting Lagos double their lead. Poor goalkeeping from Oche Emmanuel. Now Donna Jacob celebrates for Sporting Lagos. It is Shola Oladunjoye who's gotten the second. Beautiful corner kick routine on Donna. Teed up Victor Samuel. His strike wasn't the strongest, but Oche Emmanuel couldn't take it into his lobes. Then an easy finish for Shola Oladunjoye. Sporting Lagos double their lead here against Doma United.
And I was saying something earlier, Manny. He knows how to take those corners. This time around, decided not to do an in-swinger. Pulls that one out for Victor Samuel, who's almost always involved in those attacks that comes. And what did we see? Hit it hard. And it falls kindly after that rebound to Shola. Waiting patiently and beats the offside trap to put that one in the back of the net. Nothing Oche could do. Defenders went sleeping and they were caught napping.
You must give credit to the corner kick routine from Sporting Lagos. In as much as it was a goalkeeping error from Oche Emmanuel, wasn't the hardest of strikes from Victor Samuel.
I think he struggled to see the ball coming. Bit of block right there from the players right in front of him. He just managed to pull that save. He would have actually held that one strongly if he was given the opportunity. I was just talking about that man, Donna Jacob. He is brilliant on the ball. He has everything right. Helps the team to where they are today. Watch him over and over again and never get tired of watching him. His calmness on the ball and resilience anytime he gets on it is second to none. And he has that brilliance to make those great passes. Look at what he did with that ball just out there. Move the ball out completely off the players gathered to make that header into the back of the net. Lovely one from Sporting Lagos. They now have one hand on the trophy, if you ask me.
It's taking Sporting Lagos less than 5 minutes to get on the score sheet in the second 45. We saw Inter Lagos run out 2-0 winners earlier on against Ranchers Bees. And now Sporting Lagos lead by same scoreline against Doma United. Still got ample time to play in this game.
Should we now claim to be Lagos boys? Because the guys are making it happen. 2-0 again. One resurgent, the other continuing from where it left off after the first game.
Here they come now, Sporting Lagos. Still hungry for more, looking for the third. Here's Hillary. Hillary to Solomon. Shola Oladunjoye. Score past 2 yellow shirts with ease. But no free kick, says the referee. Well, you just love to watch these boys play football. Here they come again on the left-hand side. The through ball from Solomon. It's from Shewa Akonji, looking to cut back to his favorite right.
I must confess, Manny, I think they have got the most balanced squad. Sporting Lagos. Everything seems to be working right, from Clinton Lawani, the goalkeeper, into that midfield where you have Jacob Aldana and Victor Samuel. Then in the final third, you've got Shola Oladunjoye and Shewa Akonji on the flanks, doing so well, getting the balls into the striker, Aliyu Baba. Wonderful play generally from Sporting Lagos. They'll be hard not to crack for anyone who plays against them, even in the MPFL with the same side.
Clearly in a comfortable position now, Sporting Lagos. It's hard to see them relinquishing this lead here. They look like a team who wants to score more. Here's Aliyu. Great hold of play from Aliyu. Twisting and turning. Eventually gave away possession. Doma United on the break. They need bodies for just 2 yellow shirts up top. And now support comes from Ogay Matthew, which couldn't get the better of Wiloko Suleiman. Alex Neme to Dona Jacob. Back to Alex. The challenge is coming in now. Hilary Zion has stayed down.
Scrim's lungs out after that tackle. We'll be happy to see the referee call the game back. So pull back up. Some spirit of sportsmanship right there. Didn't look really intentional. You can see the reaction from that man in the Red Abubakar, the captain of the side. Surely going to be everything to play for on the last day of this Super 4.
Sporting Lagos with Victor Samuel. Oh, the intent was clear. You could see what he was trying to do with that strike. Trying to bend that one into the far corner.
Showing his remorse right there. Apologizes. Maybe would have just squared that one into the box for the players, but wanted to hit it through that collar from that angle. We didn't go as planned.
We lost in 2 minds there. Idanko Abraham rubbed off the ball. Doma United hoping now to reduce the deficit before thinking about drawing level. Leon says the referee Hilary Zion.
The referee not buying that one this time.
The line. Ambitious from way out. Not precise enough.
Great intent. I love what he did right there. But just unfortunate he couldn't get the right precision to that strike. Hit it really wide. But it takes some confidence to score from such a distance. And if you don't hit it, you don't get it. Abdullahi has been a great leader of this team. Unfortunately, the result has not come his way. Abdullahi Abubakar.
Well, if he stays this way, Sporting Lagos will be needing just a draw in the final match day against Inter Lagos.
That's going to be an all Lagos affair. Against Inter Lagos, a team that's also shown quality and strength. Won't be surprised if they get all maximum points. Inter Lagos are also dogged. He went through getting this ticket the hard way against Beyond Limits. They actually did it against Aqua United. Getting here is a strong performance that has brought them to this height.
10 minutes into the second half, Sporting Lagos 2, Doma United 0. Yes, Shola Ladunjoye, the man who got the second. It's found on Dona Jacob. Oh, strong challenge on Jacob. Oh, beautifully done. Mashallah Ladunjoye. Surprisingly, it has gone in favor of Doma United.
I think he saw that he couldn't gain the ball. The referee, or the assistant referee, saw that one. He noticed he couldn't gain the ball, and what he could do next was just go down. But it was some beautiful bit of skill right there. If he had gone, it would have been a world-class move. He found himself just approaching the final third, having beaten the defender clearly.
Here's from Tommy Yusuf, dropping deep. Possession given away by Gideon Chukwu.
Should be doing better with that ball. Thought it was also going to do a give and go in that situation. Wanting to just allow the ball roll past him so he picks up in front. Poor decision.
Hilary Zion. It's done well. And Victor Samuel strode past his marker. And touched too many from Victor. Had the chance to play an easy pass.
As young players, you know these things come upon them sometimes. You enjoy some beautiful bit of skill and you just want to do it again when you should have just made the pass roll. If you played football and you love to dribble past players, you have such experiences almost every now and then. It takes maturity to know that once you go past a player, you release the ball immediately when you have to.
Double change for Doma United. Gideon Chukwu coming off for Damian Obodoagu. Attacking change from coach Najib Mabo. Elise Joseph coming on alongside Damian Obodoagu. Free kick for Doma United, straight into the lobes of Lawani Clinton.
Should be doing better with that. If you were going to hit that directly, then add more force. If you were not, then make a good cross to your players in the box.
Lucas Solomon to Shola. A lot of joy in Shola strikes. It's gone out for a goal kick. Looking for his brace.
There's nothing lacking for Shola. It is his accuracy with his strikes. He's miscued a lot of chances. Not gotten the best of shots in this game today. One thing he's got to work on as he moves into the NPFL next season. Or maybe greener pasture somewhere else.
Back to Lawani Clinton. No risk this time. Long into the opposition area. Philemon back to his centre-back partner, Simba Adams. Francis to Oche Imano. And now Doma United once again just giving away possession in delicate areas. Shenwa Akonji, Stonewell once again, a low strike from Aliu.
Got some poor hits from Aliu. Another thing he has got to work on. He's got that sense of urgency. He's got that crazy attack mindset. And look at what Shenwa Akonji did right there. Went past two players, gives it to Victor Samba, who also locates Aliu with one touch. Aliu pull on his left foot.
Back here from Fontani to Gay. Gay strike. Not on target.
Should be doing better. You don't just hit balls because you want to strike them. You should be precise. I was too straight and to nothing in the end. You're at a point where you need to get a goal. Yes, you should shoot balls from outside when you're not penetrating, but that was a poor one.
Oh, this could be free for Sporting Lagos. The captain, Oloko Solomon, decided to be unselfish. Looking for Aliu, but how about that for a defending? Oh, Solomon. He's a centre-back. Maybe not so confident in his abilities there. Decided to tee up Aliu, but the defending was really resolute and astute from Philemon for Doma United.
He has done something to make up for that error earlier, Philemon. Good sliding tackle right there. I think Oloko took the right decision, but maybe not well placed as a pass.
Corner from Ondona. One touch from Akonji.
Just reminds you of Declan Rice for Arsenal. The way he locates his players. hitting balls from a distance. Look at how he brings that one out. Fortunately, he couldn't take advantage this time. Sporting Lagos look like they've got it all covered.
Andona's ball through the middle. It's gone past both Aliyu and Alex. Free kick for Doma United. Oh, that could have been 3 for Sporting Lagos, and all but put this game to bed.
Deserved lead they've got. Maybe even more goals they would have scored if not for their poor finishing. They have got to work this out, especially before they get into that last game against Interligos. Another team that missed so many chances earlier today, the same way they did in their first game. Clinicality in front of goal, or even from outside the box, is very key in situations like this.
Free kick for the Savannah Tigers. Kenneth Yakubu fouled.
Poor tackle from that man, Alex Lemon. So he couldn't gain the ball and just took the man Yakubu off the ground completely. Good call from the referee.
Alex Lemon scored in his last 3 games for Sporting Lagos, including in the opening fixture here against Ranchers Bees in the NNL Super 4 playoffs. Another substitution for Doma United. Ramadan Bashir coming on for Gay Matthews.
Not the kind of game you would have wanted to have, okay? Was instrumental in their victory the first game.
Strike into the box was blocked by the Doma United player. Shane has kept this one in play. He tries to wiggle his way past Kenneth Yakubu. Kenneth Yakubu got the assists from Benedict, and both players have combined really well to regain possession for Doma United. Sliding tackle once again from Benedict. He's been crucial for Doma United on that right back position. Benedict Aduku is Najib Mabo watches on. Strong challenge by Sadiq Yusuf, and he gets a yellow card for his troubles. Sadiq Yusuf.
That was a dangerous tackle from Ayuadi, going really hard with his 2 feet. Even though he got the ball, he was really dangerous on the substitute, Ramadan Bashir.
Crossing into the box. Doma United, an acrobatic attempt and at the far post. Too high for the substitute to get to the end of that one. Was Ace Joseph looking at the far post. Well, it's a goal kick for Sporting Lagos. We've hit the 65th minute mark as we head into the final 25 minutes. No more time. There's only time left to play. Victor Samuel, great touch. Clearly fouled. Free kick for Sporting Lagos.
Really hard to pick the best player on the pitch today, Manny. Victor Samuel has been almost everywhere in that midfield. Sean has also had a great game, scored a goal. Everything has just worked near perfectly for these guys. Truly showing that they're the tech boys. They can easily be the noisy Lagosians that they've always been known for if they win this tournament.
Moving the ball around. Inviting the Doma United pressure. Victor Samuel allowing that one to roll. Hoping it will get to Ali Baba. But Doma United will get the throw.
The body movement of Victor is just mesmerizing. It's beautiful to watch how he makes the turns, makes it look easy. They've actually commanded their respect against Doma United with the way they played, making the game look easier than what they got against Righteous Bees.
Now if Doma United get the next goal, it's going to be a grand finish to this game. Well, it's unclear to say if they've done just enough to be deserving of a goal since the restart of this game. A great possession spell this is for the Savannah Tigers. Straight to Lawani Clinton.
Standing for clinicality and precision has to be shown right here by Doma United if they want to get anything out of this. They have to show some devastating moves to get at least one goal in this encounter. Once they do that, like you mentioned, it will be a moment for them. They've been patient enough going down 2-0 just early in the second half. They have to find a way to draw those defenders out, walk those balls wide, and penetrate through maybe low crosses or long ones or high ones, whichever way, to just put that ball in the back of the net.
Free kick for Sporting Lagos, foul by Simbad Adams on Alex Neme. Once again on Dona Jacob. I'll take this one. An error from Oche Emmanuel, resulting in Sporting Lagos' second goal. Solomon with the pass to Shola. Shola to Jacob. Jacob back to Shola. Shola back to Jacob. Jacob clattered into by Abdullahi. Jacob has stayed down. No free kick wasn't awarded. Abubakar Abdullahi going strong on Dona Jacob as he slowly picked himself back up.
Some beautiful move right there. I love the teamwork. Shows how much this man has put in, but that was a dangerous tackle to try to win the ball over. That's what comes when you getting frustrated, knowing that time is running out. Victor Samuel will not stop entertaining us with those easy touches.
The through ball from Shola. Oh, from nowhere comes Alex Neme. Cross into the box. Ashiwa Akanji has switched now to the right. There's Abdullah to Kenneth Yakubu. And now to the right, so Benedict Aduku. Doma United charging forward. Here comes the substitute now. Ramadan Bashir, but Sporting Lagos will win it back. Doma United also will replicate that. They're both teams. They're trying to asserts their dominance. Sporting Lagos still in front by 2-0. Doma United chasing this game, trying to reduce the deficit. There's Fantami Yusuf. Cross into the box. Too deep for any yellow shirts lock in. Throwing for Sporting Lagos. The cross was from Francis from the left hand side.
Really too heavy with that cross. Should be doing better with that. You have your players already in the box. You need to it would have just given one header, at least an opportunity kind of. You don't have too many of these chances coming against the Sporting Lagos side who love to have the ball. They keep it so well, share it amongst themselves, and they've grown in confidence by every game from the NNL close to the end of the season up until this point. So it's hard to take them out.
Free kick for Doma United in a promising position. And if they want to take something away from this game, it needs to come here and now. Damien Obodago has won the free kick for the Savannah Tigers. So 3-man wall for Sporting Lagos. You can make that 4 as Shogun Yusuf comes into the mix. Free kick was poor in the end. Taken by the centre-back Philemon.
That was a free kick just shown again. Really high. Really wanted to get something from that, but unfortunately didn't go as planned. Sporting Lagos look like they are selling this one with what they've shown so far.
A double change for the noisy Lagosians. Musa Abdullahi and Linus Zerka, the 2 players coming on for Sporting Lagos. 73 minutes on the clock. Alex Neme making way for Musa Abdullahi. Fresh legs on for Sporting Lagos as they try to add a third. Heading into the final 15 minutes. Long ball to the right hand side. Well, defending there to do by Sporting Lagos.
I love what they're doing. They're not even staying back, still pushing forward, starting the tackles from the half of Doma United. They still want to get more goals. Even the substitutes understand this game plan and see them putting that same energy. Good job from them all. You must give them kudos for how much they've brought into this game.
Ball into the box. Lawani Clinton will claim. Oh, they're nearly there now, Sporting Lagos. They go top of the Super 4 playoff standings. If the scoreline stays this way or even better.
Now they make it them alone up there. They were tied on top with Doma United. But they've actually separated themselves now from the Savannah Tigers. The Savannah Tigers will now move to 3rd position if it ends like this.
Oh, beautiful step of us. A low cross into the box. Danger not entirely cleared. Beautifully defended by Doma United. Doma United, some decent possession spell. Fantami Yusuf stopped on the left hand side now. There's Kenneth Yakubu. Kenneth to East Joseph. To the right for Aduku Benedict. Poorly done from Benedict. Now Calvin Umenga sits his man down. Oh, beautiful ball. Aliyu has get ahead of his marker. Aliyu with a chance now to put this one into an empty net. Well, Aliyu has a chance to score. What more does he need to do to get on the score sheet? Oh, could have been a mesmerizing goal had he gone in. Oh, these balls are beautiful to watch. What a pass that was.
Pass from Onenge, makes it straight up to Aliyu. Beats two defenders. Aliyu makes all the cuts in this world. Goes past the keeper, Uche Mano, twice.
How do you beat a goalkeeper twice?
He cuts up the first time, cuts past him again the second time. And I just expected him to make that pass. But I think something happens in football. Once you've done all of this, you want to make sure you do it yourself. A simple pass to Victor Samo would have rounded off the game for them. But unfortunately, he would decide to just kick his foot against the wall for nothing.
Oh, the resulting corner taken by Dona Jacob. Here's Victor Samo. And now back to Clinton Lawani. Sporting Lagos happy to keep the ball as they moving around. Doma United need to show more desire. They want it. Here's Calvin Nenge. Some beautiful skills in the middle of the park. And now here they come again with Solomon. Solomon to Victor. Victor back to Kelvin Onenge. Aliyu waiting for the ball to come in. Kelvin with a cut back for Aliyu. Oh, he was cleared to safety by Kenneth Yakubu. How delightful are the Tech boys in this game. The way they were able to carve open the Doma United structure was a delight to witness.
I think for the fan out there, if you don't understand how compact these Doma United are, you have to go back to see the first game and how they closed down Inter Lagos for all 90 minutes, including at that time. Now they've been obliterated. It's total obliteration from the Sporting Lagos side.
Well, that was not giving us a free kick for Sporting Lagos. Surprising at first glance, if you ask me, but Doma United failed to take advantage as they give away possession easily. Here comes Aliyu now. Aliyu has left it for Kelvin. Kelvin will strike, blocked it out for a corner. How have they not get to the third here at Sporting Lagos?
You just wonder if they were not leading.
The scoreline stayed 2-0?
Just wonder if they were not leading, would they be missing all of these chances? But sincerely, they've got the good football play that they need. Looking like a team ready for the NPFL. Maybe just one or two additions. I just hope that Jeffrey Bote will not be put under some pressure to sell so many players like they did the last time, buying so many and causing themselves some trouble. They just have to keep faith in this boys.
Kelvin's corner, the header comes in and Sporting Lagos makes it 3. The icing on the cake from the captain. Solomon with a third goal for Sporting Lagos. Came off a corner. And the goal has come from an unlikely source. Oche Solomon beaten twice in this game. The header was from Aliyu. Solomon also rose high But the rebound fell kindly for the Sporting Lagos captain.
Something was spotted. Was Aliu not celebrating? Had his shirt cover his face. Maybe not happy. Disappointed he didn't get that goal. But the team will celebrate. But local, the prayer warrior, has finally put one into the back of the net. The captain of the side celebrating and also wishing well to the fans. Lovely header from Aliu the first time. Great cross from Nenge. And this man just waited for the rebound to slot it past the goalkeeper. Completely onside. Good way to round off the game.
Sporting Lagos 3, Doma United 0. Our highest scoring game so far in this Super 4 playoffs. Resounding response from Sporting Lagos after Inter Lagos has won by 2-0 against Ranchers Bees earlier on. Well, they want more. Still hungry for more. Well, a beautiful turn. Shewa Akanji having fun. Just switching roles. And now his true ball has found Victor Samuel. Now the cutback comes in. Aliu gets his goal. No. Denied by Oche Emmanuel.
What a game these guys are playing. Looking so easy. Even easier than a game of chess with the way they've moved around. They just made the Doma United guys confused. And I've checked this from the 60+ minutes that they are just waiting for this game to end. They have really struggled all through the game. It's been a tough one for them. They've been scored in this one. Wonderful football play from the Sporting Lagos side. The team is showing class. No, someone will still want to argue. It could be a case of proximity. Lagos to Remo can be very close as against guys traveling all the way down.
Doma United with a chance to reduce the deficit, to have the ball in the back of the net, but the flag has gone up, wouldn't count. The Savannah Tigers, and it is Damian Obodagu who applied the finish and ruled out for offside.
That was really tight, really a tight one to call. The stand referee already had his flag up. I think that should have stood actually, if you ask me.
Well, Sporting Lagos once again have given away possession this time. Obodagu couldn't finish. Oh, this was more easier than the previous one.
Exactly. But I know there are players who score from tougher positions than the easier ones.
Great save actually from Clinton Lawani. Made himself big, came off his line.
Still keeps his clean sheet.
Well, Sporting Lagos somewhat resting on their laurels. They're 3 goals up. Just inviting the pressure from Doma United. Could have been a gift of a goal for the Savannah Tigers if they scored from that instance.
What a fight from that man, Victor Samuel. Instrumental player. So tough to pick the man of the match in this one, man. You have so many players and from Sporting Lagos showing class. Also, we are having some substitutions including the dying embers of this game.
Sporting Lagos will be making another change. Ibrahim Chukwu and Abdul Rahim Mohammed will be seeing out the final 5 minutes. Ali Baba wouldn't get his goal today. He's had chances. He makes way.
Maybe he would have gotten a couple of assists if he had dropped those balls. Just wanted to score as the striker of the game. But you cannot take away his tenacity. He was really efficient all game, causing so much trouble for the centre-backs of Doma United. The Savannah Tigers will never forget him.
Well, for Doma United, Kelechi Nadi is on for Fantami Yusuf. Sporting Lagos looking for goal number 4.
Surely not a good day for the defenders of Doma United. Sinbad Adams. Surely a Sinbad today. 3 goals against a man who was rock solid in that game against Inter Lagos. maybe a case of fatigue. They played later on in that game. But you also say Inter Lagos played the same time and came back to win. So every excuse is cancelled. If you say it's the case of proximity, Doma United won the first game convincingly, playing like they were actually playing at home. Sporting Lagos have just stood out and they've shown real quality. I think they've just grown from how they qualified for the MPFL, how they went down against Aqua United in New York, came back home and just felt that they could still make it happen, never giving up. That never say die attitude has brought them this far. And they didn't just stop there through up to the MPFL. They say they want to win the Super 4 and get that 10 million allergies. Beyond just scoring goals, they played wonderful football, I must confess.
This could be 4 for Sporting Lagos. Solomon decided to go all alone. It's the power driver. And that is how you kill off a game. A scorcher from the right-hand side. And Uluko Solomon gets his praise. Shola Olatunjoye couldn't believe it. Benedict Aduku down on the turf in despair. And this is a mauling. Sporting Lagos are on rampage here against Doma United. What a hit, what a goal.
That was a thunderous strike. Gets the true ball from that middle. The prayer warrior local Solomon makes it happen. Shows the wisdom that comes with the name. And what a finish that was, Manny. This is just how to say good night.
It is game, set, match, surely. Doma United have been taken to the cleaners in this tie. Sporting Lagos 4, Doma United 0, 88 minutes on the clock. Could there be more?
Once that ball hits the crossbar, you just felt it was going to come out, but it went back inside. That's a goal from a right back. Just a reminder, he's now gotten a brace in this game. The top scorer already in the tournament. Uluko Solomon.
Doma United an all ball play for pride now. Sporting Lagos have emphatically dispatched the Tigers. Into the final minutes of normal time. Lawani Clinton hoping to keep his clean sheet intact. He's made a brilliant save to deny Obodoagu moments ago.
He's really worked hard. Not too many saves to make, but he's been brilliant the little times he's been called upon. Wonderful team.
Here's Najib Mabo, a penny for his thoughts. Spoke highly of the Sporting Lagos side before today's game. And now he's on the sidelines to see his side concede 4. And you wonder what will be his full-time thoughts after this game. Now the fans loving every bit of it now, cheering every pass, every move. The last time these two sides met was in the top flight, 0-0 across both fixtures. And now Sporting Lagos are on rampage here. Can he get to the end of that pass? Well, flag has gone up for offside.
These guys make defense splitting passes look so easy. Who are these guys? Where are they brought from? What planet are they from? What a brilliant football play they've shown so far in this game, Sporting Lagos.
Confirmation of the 3 minutes at a time. Surely Doma United clearly can't wait for this one to be over. For the misery, for their misery to be over.
You could still see the coach Mabo showing some signs of animation. Maybe he just wants his team to clear that sign of not scoring a goal. Top quality encounter, top quality performance, wonderful football. two informed sides, one making the other look so ordinary. I think Sporting Lagos deserve an award.
The first of the 3 minutes at a time played, and from the information we have, no better player to be named man of the match than Uloko Solomon, the captain, the leader of this Sporting Lagos side. A brace to wrap up the scoring for Sporting Lagos. Did I just say wrap up the scoring? Well, that's me thinking there will be no more goals in this game because we are heading into the second minute of the 3 minute at a time. Well, as we find our thoughts as we wrap things up for match day 2 of the Super 4 playoffs.
Like I mentioned earlier, two top quality sides came up for this encounter wanting to get a victory or at least pick up a draw. But one has separated itself as the man from the boy. Doma United tried to show resilience, showed character at some point in time. But Sporting Lagos just waited till when they needed to pounce and did what they had to do with that attacking quality making the difference when it mattered most. 2 wins from 2 right now. It's just a case of when structure met style, it was style that found the final word. Kudos to Sporting Lagos.
Kenneth Yakubu down, holding his head. Now clearly this result will be in the minds of the Savannah Tigers when the MPFL season well and truly gets underway. Revenge will be in their heads, in their minds.
A dangerous tackle on that man, Yakubu. And he wanted to almost react in that situation.
A resounding performance from the Tech boys. Sporting Lagos in fourth heaven by virtue of a comprehensive demolition of the Savannah Tigers here at the Remo Star Stadium in Ikene. And with that, it was a beautiful way to see out match day 2 of the NNL Super 4 playoffs. What a performance from the boys from Lagos. These two teams will also be clashing in the top flights come next season, since their maiden clash 2 seasons ago, a season that saw both teams relegated. But Sporting Lagos have drawn first blood, and more clash to come in the MPFL. Great show of sportsmanship between both set of players. They're coming together, the camaraderie, things we love to see in football games.
Maturity, spirit of sportsmanship, friendship out there, showing that it's not all war. We are fighting for one cause, entertaining the fans and also looking to make a living. Give it to Sporting Lagos, give it to Doma United for their good mind. Also give it to their coach, Mabo, who fought till the end, even though the result didn't go in his direction. Wonderful football from start to finish. And I tell you, the fans will go home happy, and one day they will never forget in their lives.
The man of the moment, the star man of the team, Uloko Solomon, is your player of the match. But we'll be seeing the formalities now. There you have it. A brace and a captain's performance. And what a strike to wrap up the scoring from the right-hand side. Such power driver from way out. No chance for Oche Emmanuel in goal. Came off the crossbar and in. Delightful goal to watch. Gassi, congratulations even from the opposition players. Here is Uloko Solomon having a word with Jimo, the man at the opposite side for Doma United. He was indeed Victor Samuel.
Surely that goal should be submitted for the postcard. The second goal from Solomon, the 4th goal of this game. I think Sporting Lagos should take it up from there. It was a wonderful strike, a thunderous one, and a brilliant play from him. You know, I was talking about having it so difficult to pick a man of the match. He separated himself with the last 2 goals he scored.
Exactly. He wasn't in the reckoning at first.
At first.
But I mean, when you end the game with such strike, capping up a brace, you have to, for a defender. Oh, beautiful finish. Sporting Lagos in the driving seat, heading into the final match day of the NNL Super 4 playoffs. A resounding performance from the Tech Boys. Full-time score at the Remo Star Stadium. Sporting Lagos 4, Doma United 0. Well, the second 45 brought about the goals. It rained goals here at the Remo Star Stadium in the second half of this fixture. Sporting Lagos, the Tech Boys against Doma United. Well, they had their noses in front, the Tech Boys in the first 45. And the second came in the 47th minute. Beautiful corner routine. The strike from Victor Samuel was hard and low. And Shola Oladunjoye was on hand on the rebound to talk it into an empty goal. That strike from Victor Samuel through a sea of bodies. Oche Emmanuel clearly could have done better, but Shola Oladunjoye makes sure of the second goal for Sporting Lagos.